this exercise, it's very simple. You're basically going to do what's called muted strumming. Otherwise, I think some people call these dead notes. So just stop like the sound. It still has a beat. You can also do this over here with your right hand, and it has a deeper, more resonant sound. There for like distortion or some gain, if you're making something like a little heavier. Good to do some but that's just a good idea. So basically, if you don't know any chords, if you don't know any notes, that's completely fine. You can still practice the guitar. Rhythm is a huge part of the instrument. You need to know how to hold this pick. How do you hold a pick? Well, put it in your hand and just kind of squeeze it. Have it pointed out at the bottom. Okay? It needs to just hit the strings perpendicular to your thumb. Wonderful. And just cover the strings and try to experiment with different rhythms. You can hit it up, you can hit it down. Down, up. They each have their own sound. Reggae is a little bit. You hit up on reggae and hit down for a lot of other things. You could alternate between these depending on what feel you're going for. But either way, just practice strumming. And then once you eventually know some chords, if you already know some chords, you could. Strumming helps you just experiment with different timings, different patterns, different rhythms. And once you are putting this over chords, you already have that kind of developed skill. Because you will drop your pick. You're going to, you lost it. Like, that happens all the time. So you really got to, hold it firmly, but you can't hold it tightly because it will, stretch the strings too much and it won't sound good. So you got to hold it lightly, but firm enough to where you won't drop it. And that takes some time to get used to. And depending on what you're doing, if you're strumming with your arm, you really put it in the arm. And not like your fingers, but if you're picking, you have to hold it differently. It'll stay here, So it depends on what you're doing, how you hold the pick and how firm you hold it. And you have to learn to adjust that. So just practicing with different strumming patterns and techniques is a way to explore that. So now I gotta get my pick. Yeah, basically, just record yourself doing different stuff. And try not to drop your pick. It's very helpful skill, or very helpful practice, especially when you don't know much on the guitar, because you could still develop these things that will be 100% necessary later on when you're playing rhythm, and even when you're playing lead. So I hope that was clear. I don't know if I really demonstrated it very well. Just experiment. I'm just showing you different drills that you could utilize in your own practice sessions. Bye-bye.